Good evening and welcome to the Friday night Wisdom Chambers Youth Review.
Hello and welcome to the Wisdom Chambers Youth Review for this week, the 16th of... Oh, my stomach. Oh, it's talking to me. Shh, I'm doing the intro. With Michael today.
Yes, hello.
And, yeah, it's fairly new to CTV1. Have you?
Yeah. Doing nothing.
Yes, you haven't even, treaded the boards yet. But, let's see. So first tonight, it's going to be forum. Now you're going to be involved with that. That's a new segment. So what are you going to be doing?
We're having a bit of a chat about the French situation.
Ooh.
Going to be breaking that down into little segments and dividing it up.
Yes, checking out the molecular structure of it all.
We are. Yeah, we're breaking it down under the microscope, checking
good.
out the structure, see what's going on.
Oh, good.
Finding out.
Because I couldn't believe that when I heard that they were going to resume, and I thought we'd did that in when was it, the 70s?
You felt it was a bit of a joke, yeah.
Definitely. So you're going to do that with Dave and anyone else? Is it sort of like a forum type thing?
Yes.
Lionel.
Lionel, Dave, and me. Just the three of us.
Like a debate type thing, or?
Yes, but unfortunately we're all on the same side. So.
Right. Well, of course. You're all Australians. And, yeah. Now don't use any French products at the moment. I was going to buy Freddo Frog today, but the frog thing, I went, oh, no, better not. And so after that, let's see, what's going to happen then? Oh, Square Flesh with Monique. That's a new segment as well. She's going to be talking about inner city relationships. Now, that sounds kind of exciting, and I think the S word, sex, will be in there somewhere. So
really?
Parental guidance recommended for that segment. And then after that...
Following that, yes, we've got the forum with Michael, Lionel and Dave. No, that's Erin.
I think I did that. Oh, well, that's
no, I've written it down. Oh, we've got the film forum with Erin and Colin.
Erin and Colin, yeah.
And they'll be breaking down the Braveheart, having a look at that, having a chat about the film, seeing how it runs. Quite a good film. I saw it myself, so I'll be interested to see what they say.
Good.
Yeah, well, I didn't enjoy it, but I really did appreciate it. You know, like...
Because it's such an epic.
An epic.
With sexy Mel.
It's sort of like
Mel's
reading...
in it?
Yeah, he's in it. Sort of like reading Shakespeare, if you know what I mean. Like, you appreciate it, but, you know, you don't enjoy it.
I see.
You feel like you had to do it.
I find that when I watch Shakespeare, yes. It's sort of like, well, the language and everything, I suppose it's, if you're into that sort of thing or not. And,
Bingo.
Kilts and stuff like that.
Well, I enjoyed the kilts, must say.
Yes, I wonder what they're wearing underneath.
Following that, we've got the sports show.
With Michael, Kiet and Dave.
Bingo.
They will be doing a couple of segments.
Yes, now, I understand that they're going to transform the show into a football show. And so they'll be taking all elements of football, breaking it down, having a look at all of the different forms of football.
Forming a scrum.
Yep, they'll be forming.
Doing some male bonding.
Yeah, they'll be bonding. A lot of that, hopefully.
Great.
And but they've removed all other sports, broken it just down to football, because they understand that that's all there is. So. They got the Standard Union and League, of course, and they've brought in soccer, which is football. I think they have taken out gridiron, which is also football, so they've just included that.
We'll leave that to Don Lane.
Just Don Lane. He can handle that.
Oh dear.
What have we got following that?
And Byron Brown's bit. Whatever that means. The Byron Brown bit that should be.
Okay.
That was a bit of error, typographical error. And Byron, he still hasn't got a television, but he's been reading TV Week. He discovered TV Week this week, and that's been a blessing.
Almost the same.
The Bible,
Yeah.
really, to him at the moment. And that would be the last segment. And well, if Don shows up a video review, but I mean, who knows about that? The marginal chance that'll happen. And well, that's it for the intro. Thank you, Michael.
Oh,
and
thank you.
You'll be on next.
Yes.
Thank you.
welcome to Under the Microscope. Tonight, yeah, it's a new title. Tonight we're going to be talking about Jacques Chirac's decision, the newly elected French president, on his decision to recommence nuclear testing. And it's something that's going to be affecting Australia and the whole South Pacific region. So we thought we'd see why he's doing it, how he's doing it, and whether it works out, whether it doesn't. And what I wanted to know was, how is he going to, like, why is he doing it?
Why is he doing it?
Yeah.
Okay, Dave. Well, I guess the question of why he's doing it is a bit of a mystery to everybody involved at the moment.
The paper stated it as saying that he's looking for more data.
That's the word, data.
Yeah, he's
Data.
doing
More information.
He needs more data on his bombs. Like, they work, but he needs more data just to confirm how effective.
Yeah. So it's got to do with radioactive levels and...
No,
levels
none of that.
this.
Just data.
Just data.
Yeah.
No, well, the situation is, I mean, we've got an island in the, well, not an island, basically an atoll is an underground mountain peak with a crater in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
What they've done is they've drilled straight down the centre of that crater, and they've dropped shafts, and at the bottom of these shafts are detonation chambers, where there's thousands of millions of dollars worth of technology, which all gets vaporised within seconds, of course.
Right.
But for a split millionth of a second,
They explode underneath, you're saying?
well, they're able to record data and send it quickly back within a millionth of a second to back up to above ground.
Right.
And then from there, they obviously test how much force is going in which direction, heat from this, that, and the other. But I mean, what we've got to ask ourselves is what purpose? I mean, where will all this lead? What can we gain from this? And at what cost are we going to gain whatever little we can gain?
Well, Chirac certainly has got his name in the paper. He's got to be happy with that.
Oh, for sure, for a new president. I mean, how long has he been president for? Less than a month, I think, now. And he's already made the headlines worldwide.
And that was on his agenda to, like, before he was to be elected. It was part of his platform. That
Was it really?
Yeah.
He was going to get his name in the paper.
No, that he was going to do nuclear testing. So obviously the people of France have maybe given him the go-ahead to do that, which, yeah, I find strange. I don't know.
Well, I mean, if you look at let's look at the reaction from the rest of the world to start with. I mean, has anybody stood up and agreed with this?
Yes, Japan has agreed, and there's apparently the Japanese president is running around very angry, yelling at everybody. He's on the phone to everybody.
He's agreed?
Yeah, he's agreed that he hates it.
Oh, right.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant with us, agreed with us.
No.
Oh, has anyone agreed with the testing?
Exactly. I mean, apart from the one man who stands up and says, we can do this
stated
because we
that
want to do this.
It was a national decision. So that's their stand on it. America, well, they don't really, they can't really talk, really. Because
Well, they just talked, didn't they, the president? And
yeah, you got the inside word on what they talked about.
Yeah, they had a press conference and they had a chat and they worked out that that what was more important than this silly explosion bomb thing was Chirac's history. And so they found that Chirac had actually been in America. You probably don't know this. Worked as a soda pop guy when he was studying in uni. This is what Clinton found out for us, which is vital. He actually pumped soda, and he also worked in a restaurant. That's what the press conference was about.
American dream, really.
Yeah. Which is good. I'm glad Bill Clinton brought that up, because that needs to be brought up in a world forum.
Well, Well, Chirac says that no ecological damage will be done, and he's got a scientist.
A scientist.
He's found one. He's found one stating that. And his thing is, you know, at the moment there's this treaty that's happening. It's called the Comprehensive Test Ban Treaty, and that's still in negotiations, and that won't be decided upon until 1996. So until then, he's on his own territory. Bugger you all, I'm going to do it. So
I mean, these things cost $28 million each.
Yeah, it's crazy.
To set off. And I think regardless of why he's doing it or who says yes or no, we've got to look at what the consequences of this environmentally.
Yeah.
I mean, it won't just affect the South Pacific region.
No.
It's going to affect the whole world globally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Canada's position. They think the American scientists will sit and go, hey, if France is making explosions, why can't we?
And then Russia will turn around and say
Russia,
America.
bingo.
Exactly.
So we're back 20 years,
Yeah,
Just domino
testing
effect.
again.
But I mean, obviously, I mean, it's been proven in the past. I think back in 1975, I think the date was, in your atoll on these same shafts, they attempted to drop a bomb down. It got jammed halfway down the chamber.
Really?
And so they tried to dislodge it, couldn't dislodge it, and so in the end, they actually decided to detonate the bomb. which
As you do when things stuff up.
caused
Follow on.
huge tidal waves to rip through all the local neighbouring islands, which were populated.
Really?
I think 8 years later, they've found at the bottom of the food chain, which is the bottom of everybody's food chain, plankton in the sea,
Yeah, true.
was radioactive.
That's incredible.
So, I mean, it only passes on from there to where it's going to end up.
Yes.
And we've got to ask ourselves, do we want to swallow that, basically?
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
heard an interesting statistic that 30 years ago there was one person every year died, 1 to 2 people died every year of thyroid cancer.
Yeah.
And now,
After the
1995,
explosions,
it's
yeah.
like 60 people a year are becoming infected with it. And it's thyroid cancer you get is a direct response from radioactivity.
Apparently
So
around the
that's-
world, all around
that's
the
quite
world,
scary.
thyroid cancer is going down, except for here in Chernobyl,
Yeah,
which is interesting.
yeah,
Well, Chernobyl's got a very good reason for that, obviously, but do we?
yeah.
You know, are we willing to accept that sort of damage from neighbouring countries and from not any of our own devices? You know,
It's a shame that America don't back us up, you know. They always claim, you know, that they loyalty and stuff like that, but when it comes down to the crunch, they should be behind
but when
us.
it comes
They're
to
not
crunch,
with
what
us.
can we
No,
do?
that's right.
I mean,
Yeah.
the French have said that it's their property, it's their bombs, it's their money, it's
Yeah,
their
but-
time, it's their equipment, it's their manpower. So why not?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, that's his state. Yeah, that's his state on it. But I think you should look at the big picture, really.
Oh, for sure.
You know, come.
I mean, the bottom line, obviously, as I said, environmental cost. And
Yeah.
you know, it's a shocking decision when you consider how far the world has come environmentally over the last 10 to 15 years. The whole attitude towards
Yeah, it's a
cleaning
big
up the planet,
turnaround. I'm surprised there isn't a bigger.
dismantling nuclear bombs around the world, peace treaties, just coming down the Berlin Wall. It's just looking as though we were heading towards some sort of global network, but obviously now there's
Then Jacques comes along.
a few people like
With
to
these
throw
little plans.
spanners in the works.
Yes.
Spanner in the
Got his
works.
little spanner there to fiddle around with politics.
But I mean, beyond this, also, I mean, you've got to look at the effect on the French people. You know, what sort of reaction? Already, I've heard reports that, you know, French people, even in Australia, I was actually at
Yes.
the shops today myself, and there was a lady who was actually speaking French to her 2 little kids, and they were speaking French back, but the
Yeah.
children obviously could speak perfect English. They've been here for a year, but they were being pushed out of the line, they were being ignored. They were
Really?
being
Stones
basically-
thrown?
Well, just about.
If I
just
was
about.
there, I
A
would
few
have
small
been
pebbles.
grabbing stuff and
A
chucking.
few small pebbles.
No,
But is that
that's gone
justified?
too far.
Is
That's
it
not
justified?
justified. That's over the
I
line.
mean, did they have any part in that decision? I don't think so.
No, they didn't. It's
don't
just
think so.
Jacques, as far as I'm concerned.
Indeed.
And yeah, what can we do then?
Yeah, exactly. What can we do? We're a nation of like 16 million people, so basically that counts us out to really do anything that we can. And the other nations are like from the South Pacific region. And what can we do? I don't know. We can boycott maybe, but in boycotting their goods, they'll boycott our goods.
What
And,
French goods can we boycott? What is there?
There's like perfume, champagne,
Perfume, champagne.
Motor
Motor
Lingerie.
vehicles,
Yeah, that should really
stuff like
Peugeots.
that. Huh?
Peugeots.
Yeah, Peugeots, yeah, Renaults and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can.
Foodstuffs. But I mean, basically, I think, we're going to probably lose out harder than the French are. I mean,
Yeah, because I'll just
In a
turn around
boycott
and-
situation, one-on-one,
So-
we haven't got the muscle because they
So-
buy our meat.
just-
They buy.
pure per head of population. We just don't have the people to sustain a protest and that sort of size.
And England too, I think they should be taking a bigger stand, especially with this monarchy-republican debate happening at the moment. I think that England should take a bigger stand.
You do? You
Yeah,
feel that
definitely.
would, the Australian public would say, hey,
Well-
look, there's England backing us up. Bugger this republic situation.
No, but I'm
Let's
just saying that if
strengthen our
England
ties.
really,
That would strengthen the ties. We'd
Well-
be back on again.
no, not
Forget
that,
the
but I'm just saying
republic.
that
Yeah.
as our head of state and everything, and we've got ties with England, and they should back us up on this and put a bit of muscle behind us.
Well, maybe
and
her
America
point of
as
view
well.
is, you're going to be a republic, you can handle it yourself. Bugger
Well,
you.
yeah. Well, they should come out and say it. I mean, just saying it's a national decision. I mean, what's that? That's just nothing, really. That's just like, oh well, it's only Australia. Don't worry about it. You know, it's not as if they're tied to us or anything.
But
So
also we can look back 3 months and we were sending over, because it was 50th anniversary of D-Day, I believe, wasn't it? Not so
Yes,
long back.
yes.
And we had thousands of Australians remembering fallen comrades in France. And I think the whole decision to turn around just so recently after that sort of event, it shows a general lack of respect
yeah,
It does.
for a country that did give a lot to help them out.
yeah, definitely. So yeah, it's hard. I don't know what we can do. I heard one person threw a whole lot of garbage on the French embassy door,
Really?
something like that.
That
And,
worked?
I'm
who
sure
knows,
it
I don't
vented a
think
bit of
so.
frustration
Yeah.
in the short term.
But
So there was no turnaround. I was hoping garbage tipped and then that would just turn the whole international situation
And Current
on its head.
Affairs done their bit.
Have they? What did they do?
They were like going around streets and stuff, and they were just like chucking berets on the ground, and they'd come up and ask people, "What do you think of it?"
I actually heard a
diggers
report.
would just spit in it and stuff. And
I heard
stamp
a
their
report
foot.
that Jacques was about to call it all off because he heard a beret was stepped on.
Yeah.
And that was it. Forget everything.
French people defecate in the streets anyway, don't they? So I hear.
Yeah, they wouldn't have minded at all.
Exactly. Make them feel at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's definitely a contentious issue, and you can actually fax in to Jacques Chirac.
You can?
You got a
Fax in
fax
your
number?
opinion. Yeah, I've got his fax number right
Dave,
here.
you devil.
Yeah, this fax number's 0011 33 14. I feel like someone from Demtel here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Phone now.
No credit
Yeah,
card.
I'll start again. 0011 33 147 422 465. So
Yes.
yeah, don't just ring out, fax him and say he's
What
a
should
bastard
we
and
say?
stuff. Just-
Recommend on some
Yeah,
comments.
just
Get a
some,
petition together.
just
Yeah.
to
That's
yeah.
what you should do.
Get some names. Get some people to support you. Show you the
back
sort
up
of-
your views and
So as
Just
opposed
say
to
why.
like offensive comments, you think we should have people's signatures?
yeah, logical. Yeah, like
Yeah.
a debate.
I mean,
type
how
of
easy is
thing,
it to
you
screw
know?
up an offensive comment on a piece of paper? But then just the pure amount of
Because
people
I was just
who
going to
are
write,
leveling
I
it.
know where you live, stop it,
Or
just
else.
back off, yeah. I was
Well,
hoping
Michael's
that
coming
would.
around.
Yeah, I'm coming round.
Look out.
I got the big boys onto you. Because couldn't that work?
It could. The French aren't very big people, are they?
No,
Look at Napoleon.
no, I
He was
reckon
only a
we
short
could
guy, wasn't he?
Napoleon was a short ass.
And he had one good arm too.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're in
I
with a
reckon we
chance,
could
mate.
take them.
In with a chance, for sure.
Yeah, I think a brawl should be called out.
Well,
That's how it
this
should
is
be
where the
settled.
numbers comes into it, you see.
Yeah.
We get enough numbers behind us, then...
But I'd say one Australian would be worth about 10 Frenchmen.
Oh, at
In
least.
a one-on-one fight,
I'm
mano
gonna
a
wanna
mano.
fight. We're getting a bit of the sport here, aren't we?
Yeah, it is. But if politics was a sport,
Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Many would say that it is.
yes,
Yeah, definitely.
But just to throw the cat among the pigeons
yeah,
at the end here, you know, what if the situation was that, like recently, I think 3 meteors was Saturn or Uranus?
not too sure.
I don't know. Remember
Keep
there
following.
was a big planet out there somewhere that
Yeah.
some meteors came flying through space and crashed into the planet.
Right.
Now, what if they were heading towards us, and the only way we could possibly save the Earth is to detonate a
bomb.
nuclear bomb?
Yeah.
And in order to detonate a nuclear bomb in the correct fashion, we would need the data and the information that
we need
perhaps
that data then.
the French are collecting.
Yes.
So do we justify it by that sort of argument?
Well, is that why they're doing it?
Well, who
Something
knows?
tells me that they're not.
Oh,
In
no,
fact,
of course not.
Strangely, I don't think they're going, we need to spend $100 million to work out whether or not we can stop a meteorite.
Oh, I know. But if the situation
If the
did
situation
arise,
did
wouldn't we be all happy that they did do it?
we did. We would be happy. Our faces would be on the other side. It would be
Exactly.
just, wouldn't be hatred, it would be love. Suddenly we would love the French people.
It's all in the timing, isn't it, really?
That's bringing it into perspective. It really has.
So you've got to look at things from both sides.
Yeah.
Which is what this show is about.
It is.
Definitely. Looking at things from both sides. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll leave it at that. And yeah, I'm pretty much against it. I think most Australians would
I think
be against
for
it.
me, thumbs down.
Yeah, we
Definitely
give it a thumbs
thumbs down, yeah.
Definitely.
3 thumbs down.
Okay, then, and
Three strikes, you're
yeah,
out.
we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Thank you.
What excites you? What turns you on? What makes you feel good? Does it make you feel good to see me cry? I think it does. That's why it's time to say goodbye. Bye-bye.
don't think it's just peer pressure. I think that there's a whole business built around trying to have people conform to some sort of ideal body shape.
Anorexia nervosa affects 1 in every 100 women. In 4% of these cases, the disease is fatal. Anorexia is a psychological problem. Beauty takes many forms. In today's society, the media has presented women with the view that it is outward appearances that are the most important. Supermodels parade on catwalks, super thin actresses grace the movie screens, and magazines are filled with fad diets and tips on weight loss. Presented with images such as these, it is little wonder that women equate the perfect body with perfect happiness. Doctors from the Australian Flinders Medical Centre have proved through research that women with anorexia do not starve because they think they are fat, but because they hate themselves. There are several warning signs for anorexia. Anorexia will not produce the perfect body. It will, however, produce abnormal hair growth, constant bruising, bad breath, low blood pressure and dehydration. A typical sufferer will also be pale and emaciated, with sunken eyes and scanty or absent menstrual periods.
We get really severely anorexic, mainly girls, as they end up in a struggle to assert themselves.
To whom it may concern. I am only 15, and the doctor said that if I don't start eating, I will die. I understand that I'm anorexic. I understand what a dangerous situation I am in. What no one else understands is that inside I still feel that I am overweight. I am writing this as a warning to others. Anorexia is deceit. Don't fall into the trap of the silent disease.
Hey, it's Square Flesh, and I'm Monique, but yeah, I know it's French, but don't hold it against me with all this French-hating stuff going on at the moment. Okay, my topic, lovers, best friends, pals, one and the same thing. I'd pick someone really wise and old and knowing, because they probably know me better than I know myself, and they could find a mate for me, someone who would be a suitable match, because it's a bloody hard slug. In some societies they've got matchmakers, but here in the 90s now, it's hell trying to find someone. Okay, first things first, trying to find a mate, you got to think about your taste. Am I gay, bisexual, straight, or just fluid? And like, music. Okay, music and the sex scene are instinctively linked. Now, if you like dance music, well, you better hope you're gay. If you're into indie or thrash, straight's the scene for you. And classical, get lost. It's such a myriad, I just can't work it out. Okay, well, we've decided we're in a long-term relationship. We're not in the arena of a one-night stand. You know, continual one-night quick stand out on Oxford Street all the time. And there's a lot of theories going around. And, well, I don't know if it's true, this one I'm going to talk about, or it's an urban myth. You know, one of those things that sound really great, but when you try it out, you come out gulleted and despaired and agonised. Okay, this theory is, if you want a long-term relationship, meet someone, leave sex out of it. And I know this is a true life story example. I won't tell you his name. Yeah, got to know him, spent a bit of time hanging out, doing this and doing that, and that was pretty cool. And then, yeah, we got drunk on a bottle of scotch between us, and we ended up in bed, naked. Yeah, right. Next day, eyes averted. I never saw him again. I spoke to him once on the phone. So that's a pretty good example for this theory. But, yeah, it was a true budding flower relationship. It was beautiful, and we just kind of killed it. Okay, I know. But if you do as I say, i.e. wait all the time, you're going to get so sexually frustrated. You're going to be putting out neon signs. Come, take me to bed, take me to bed. You're going to be meeting new people, new dates, and you're going to be giving them unintentionally the wrong signals, i.e. I want sex. You're going to be thinking phallic if you're female, or male for that matter, all the time. Okay. If your libido is so high, well, maybe you should just go out and get it, and then get it out of your system and then start again. So much for that theory. Okay, I mean, the 90s is pretty progressive. We think we're pretty up to date, ahead of the technology, that type of thing. But let's face it, our parents were getting it in their 20s in plentiful doses. In comparison, we're virgin, semi-functional human beings. So, I mean, you could say that absence makes your mind pure and powerful. I don't want a pure mind. Okay, well, I seem to have starting talking about sex, and I started talking about long-term relationships and lovers. It just seeps into everything. It's all-encompassing. Does this mean I'm sexually frustrated? Okay. Well, that's all for me. I'm going to be here in a fortnight's time, and we're going over to tape now.
Have your kid told you where to go? You lost your home, where they go home? Well, don't come up with a head of it, 'cause all you are is a piece of shit. They're gonna call it to you. Someone in your power, stand there looking in and looking for you. I never revised the policy. You're the God to give me the truth. And you're a authority. Hey. Where to go? You lost hope. You have to have someone in your power, yeah. Stand there looking into the tower. Don't come out with a hill of bed, 'cause all you are is a piece of shit. You're a authority, yeah. shit, maybe a dog and kid. Thank you. That's cool. Following what I saw, not to drive my truck. Got to run at that school, and never be true. I'll stop beside that. I'll stop beside that. I'll stop beside that. Stop beside that. I'll 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 stop beside that. Tell you what, Walt, singing like a bag of shit tonight. Singing like a bag of shit. It's a cookie, it's good enough for me. I'm gonna wait around, wait and see if you can tell me everything. Oh, you can tell me everything. Oh, hey, my easy baby, it's easy to go for me. Plastic baby with a spastic head, what do you know? Wait and see if you can tell me everything. Oh, you can tell me everything. A cookie that's good enough for me. I'm gonna wait around, wait and see if you can tell me everything. Oh, you can tell me everything. Guitar solo, Matthew.
welcome to a very special edition of Film Forum tonight. I've got my semi-regular guest, Colin Blackman, with me. And we'll be talking about Braveheart, in particular the premiere of Braveheart, which Colin attended. Also talking about Priest and Sharon Stone's latest film, The Quick and the Dead. I'll throw to Colin to tell us about Braveheart.
Braveheart. Well, I didn't like it. The reason why I didn't like it, I'm going to be hated for this, but I'm not in the minority this time. It's too violent. It's got the wrong rating on it, for one thing. It should have an R. I'm sure you agree with me on that.
I do agree with you on that.
And the sad thing about it is that the majority of people that are coming to see it are bringing their kids to see it. As a matter of fact, the other day we had 15 people walk out of it demanding their money back, saying we didn't pay to see such violence. To me, it's Mad Max visits Brigadoon. Why I say that is all that fantasy bit with the woman in it is unbelievable.
What?
Suddenly flash back and have her as a ghost come and look after him,
his wife, his first wife.
His first wife, who is a brilliant actress. I like her.
Yeah, she was terrific.
Yeah. I had the unfortunate incident happen to me at the premiere where the film broke, and we had a break of nearly 25 minutes in the most unbelievable part of the film.
Which part did that happen?
It's the part where he's chucking the boyfriend out the window.
Oh, that was excellent. We did it before he threw him out the window.
But when we came back in, that whole sequence was gone. He was just pushing him out the window and the film broke.
So you didn't see impact?
Didn't see the impact, no. I'm glad I didn't.
What a bummer.
I'm glad
It was the best impact scene since the one in Colour of Night.
I think I can put this down now, can't I?
Yeah, you can put that down if you want.
No, well, that's... To me, the battle scenes, he's stolen from Stanley Kubrick's Spartacus. The battle scene, the first battle scene in particular, where they've got the two armies on either side of that valley, is a complete steal from Spartacus. That one moment in Spartacus where they had to film in Spain, he wanted a plane that went for miles, and he got it. He stole it from there.
I think he's shown. I mean, his leap as a director from The Man Without a Face to this is quite incredible, I think. I mean, that was such a small personal film, and he's gone to this enormous 3-hour epic, and for someone so inexperienced as a director, I think it's an amazing achievement. I think it's fantastic.
But does he have to go right through with the violence?
I think he didn't have to, but he obviously wanted to please the kids. You know, he wanted to please his Lethal Weapon audience.
Well, you've heard that quote from the American critic that said Mel Gibson calls this film a family film. What family was he catering for? The Manson family? And I agree with that.
Pretty good call from Mel.
Yes, I do agree with that immensely.
But I think having an MA rating, I think it should be rated R. I think it's incredibly violent. But I think MA, you know, it says if you're under 15, you have to go with a guardian. There's all kinds of messages on the poster, and I think you can tell what kind of film it is, and I think if parents are taking their kids to see the film, they should know this in advance, what kind of film it is.
Well, we tell them downstairs. We do tell them that it's a terribly violent film.
Yeah.
In fact, at the premiere, the people around me, in quite a lot of moments in it, were holding these were the programs, holding them up to their face to cover their face.
Really?
They were terrified, you know. And
what,
when the film finished,
adults as well?
Adults, yeah. It was a I was one of them. Sophisticated,
pussies,
audience. No, we're not pussies. We're not pussies. We don't need to see that. We don't need to see that. The very last.
They loved it when I saw
the last sequence of it with that was Russell's Devils.
What?
The last sequence with all that torture was Russell's Devils.
Right. That I could have done without.
Thank God we didn't see him lose his head.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think it was as extreme as The Devils. I mean, that was a film that literally made me spew.
Well, when that sequence began with him going up there on that cart, it was exactly like Oliver Reed in The Devils.
Yeah. So you're saying Mel plagiarised various
I am.
sources.
Very much so, yes.
Well, I must say I'm a bit startled by this revelation. I think Mel's a good man. I think this is Mel's best performance and his best film.
And you like the storyline?
I love the storyline.
You like the storyline?
It has everything.
Well,
it's got Mel hacking people up. It's got Sophie Marceau. Can I show the picture?
That bit where they showed the blood splatter on the lens of the film was enough for me.
I thought that was superb. See, it's got Sophie Marceau in it as a French princess.
We're not to speak about France, remember?
Yeah, that's
right,
true. That's
right.
true. But she's in it, and she was quite exquisite. And Mel and her had a charming romance, which was kind of in the middle of all the violence, which offset it a little. And I thought it was exciting, moving. Everything.
It just gave you a bit of time to take your breath before you got into the next bit where there were horses being carved up, people being smashed in the face with a metal sphere. I mean,
I suppose it all boils down to what you like and you know what you like to see in a film.
I love
really.
epic films, and it's definitely an epic.
Yeah.
I to my childhood was growing up with epic films like El Cid and Spartacus and so forth, but we had the violence in those, but it wasn't shown so graphically.
Right. It's probably a sign of the times more than, you know, I mean, violence now is much more up front.
Well, let's hope we don't have any more like it, really.
Well, you know, it doesn't bother me, but some people don't like it.
It does.
And, you know,
it bothers me. It
does
bothers me immensely.
Well,
what are those little kids going to do? They're being dragged in to see the film. They're going to go home and wait for their father to go to sleep and smash them in the face with a metal spear.
I don't know about that, but you know, I Braveheart, I'd fall on the sword for Braveheart. I think it's.
Well, I must be on the outer. You're getting applause for it.
Yeah. I like The Colour of Night, so my opinion, my opinion on films doesn't really matter at all.
Well, to see Mel didn't need his blue makeup when the film broke. To see his face when that film broke.
He was pretty angry, I believe.
He was very angry. Went up to the buy box.
If he had a sword, he would have cut someone's head off.
Well, what happened was the film had slipped off the platter.
Right.
We have films on big platters, and the film had slipped off the platter and got caught up in all the.
People were probably pretty keen for an interval, though. I mean, it's a very long
sure
film,
they were.
so you know,
I'm sure
go out and have a smoke and
one of our
decapitate someone.
One of our great executives of the company stood up and said it was announced.
Nothing could be done about it.
Nothing could be done. Well, there was nothing to be done about it. Poor Mel went up and down in the lift smoking half a dozen cigarettes.
Really?
Trying to calm himself down.
Oh, good on him. Good on him.
It was the talk of town, and actually it was the talk of the world. You know that it hit CNN news.
The film broke down?
Yes, it hit the
good image for
newspapers
Australian
here, and
cinemas.
it hit the English news. So, I mean, it was an international premiere.
It was an international fiasco.
International fiasco.
At Hoyt's.
But let's get on to Priest. Now, that was one I loved and one you loved.
Talk about Priest. We can agree on this one.
Well, Priest, it was a very controversial film when it was released in America. In fact, they were going to release it at Easter, and the Catholic Church got up in arms about it, and they had to push the release back for another week.
Christmas.
Yeah. No, not to Christmas. Another week. But it's a beautifully made film. Very cheaply made. To me, it's like seeing a Ken Lochte film.
I felt it was a lot like this stuff. Yeah.
It was more like watching a documentary than watching actors.
Yeah.
In fact, the two of the young actors and actresses in it. The young girl in it is the girl from The Leaving of Liverpool, and the young boy from The Leaving of Liverpool does a quick cameo scene in it. The gay scenes in it are very well handled. In fact, the screening that I went to, there was a guy behind us that was quite upset by them, but they're very well handled. It's not offensive at all.
You know, it's not put there to offend people. That's the thing. It's absolutely integral to the film, and there's nothing in it that looks like it's been put in there to shock people or give them a start or something. It's all true to the story and true to the characters.
And it's not anti-religious either.
It's very pro-faith, I think.
Very much so. Very much so. I liked the the other priest in it. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, Tom Wilkinson. He was
He's
in
superb.
the first Prime Suspect miniseries. He's
superb,
excellent,
and the girl from Mona Lisa's in it too as the
Kathy
housekeeper.
Tyson.
Yeah.
And of course the main actor Linus
superb.
Roach is just
He's
fantastic.
Superb, yeah.
Do you know anything about him? I haven't seen him
Nothing
in any
whatsoever.
other
I
films.
know that I found an article about him, and I know that he came out here with a stage play a few years
you've been
ago.
reading the Who Weekly as well.
Oh, that's in the Who Weekly, yes, yeah. But he's the one amazing thing about it is he is straight.
Yep.
He's not a Catholic, and he must have gone to a lot of training to learn all those things about the Mass and so forth.
He just
not a
taps
Catholic,
into it. Neither am I.
But it's amazing, and the reaction from the audiences. It's the first film in a long time where when it finished, I stood up and was walking out of the theatre and looked around, and everybody was wiping their eyes.
Yeah, the ending is incredibly emotional.
Powerful, yeah,
it really is. It's like just this, all the emotions in the film, which it's an incredibly emotional film, just all comes to a head at the end, and kind of this explosion of emotion, and you really, it's really heart-wrenching stuff. It was quite amazing, actually.
The film's great. I do suggest you see it.
What are you laughing at? It was heart-wrenching. I can say that if I want.
It is.
I was crying.
And there is a lot of comedy in it.
It's very funny.
Very broad comedy, very broad English comedy in it.
Definitely.
What's that line that the housekeeper with the...
Oh, meat is murder or something. She said, "We've got dinner tonight, dead pig."
No, when he says to her, have you done something to your neck? And she says, no, I'm
a follower of fashion, dedicated follower of fashion.
Dedicated follower of fashion.
No, so it's not just a kind of heavy, some people, you might think from the ads and stuff, a heavy, hard-hitting, depressing sort of film. It's actually a really life-affirming.
Far from, and actually the Catholic Church here hasn't got up in arms like in America.
Well, I don't think they should. I mean, half the Catholic Church has been brought out as perverts anyway. So I mean, the stuff in this film is so positive. I mean, just because these priests are having consenting sex with adults doesn't mean they're bad priests or bad people or something. And that's what the film is saying, that I think the Catholic Church is a positive thing, but just has to change a little for these times,
And the whole thing about the confessional
is just
ridiculous. The main story in the film is this bit with the confessional, how he can't break what he's been told.
It's ridiculous.
In the confession, and it is ridiculous.
It's the biggest sin of all.
Not being able to... Yeah!
It is. That's what I thought. That's the line I drew. That's the biggest sin of all, bigger than anything else he's done.
Did you notice when he went to that other parish?
Oh, yeah.
The portraits of... the religious portraits on the wall got more and more darker.
Yeah, the pain of the religion.
It's
quite, but a great film. Fantastic.
Great film, yeah. I don't think it's going to last, actually. I don't think they haven't got long bookings on it. No.
I thought it's been proving quite popular.
It's been proven popular, but they've given it a limited release. I was talking to somebody from Village just before it was released, and she was saying that they didn't give it much of a long run.
Oh right.
It's only running at a few.
Yeah, 3 cinemas.
3 cinemas. I saw it at Double Bay. You saw it
Paddington,
at Paddington,
and
it's on at the Pitt Centre too. So.
Check
catch
it out.
It. Yeah, catch
it's
it.
Very good. It's very good. I'd give this one a full score actually. Like Braveheart, I'd give it 11.50. What would you give Priest?
I'd give Priest at 11.50.
Yeah, I think it's pretty.
But Braveheart, I'd give $4. $4. Let the pensioners see it.
It's a shocker. That's a shocker. Well, we'll move on to something entirely different from Priest, and that's The Quick and the Dead. Colin, do you want to talk?
Well,
about
I enjoyed The Quick and the Dead. I thought it was just. I don't like westerns.
Oh,
I'm not a western fan. The only western film that I like is How the West Was Won. That was only because it was in Cinerama.
What about the Clint Eastwood? What about the outlawed Josie Wales? And
I will admit.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
I will admit.
Pale Rider.
Unforgiven. Yeah, all right.
I know.
All right.
Soldier Blue.
I'll give Once Upon a Time in the West. Soldier Blue, yeah. Once Upon a Time in the West, yeah.
Once Upon a Time in the West. Yep. Great, love westerns. And this is a very different sort of western.
Oh yes.
Because it's directed
by
Sam
Hackman
Raimi.
again,
Yeah,
he gets better every time.
He's terrific. He's fantastic.
Crimson Tide.
He's in two films showing.
Two big
He's fantastic
films,
in both of them, but he's great in this. But that's what I thought. Why this was so good was because Sam Raimi, who directed the Evil Dead trilogy, 3 fantastic films.
Jesus, you're into violent movies, aren't you?
Evil Dead's high comedy. It's like the Three Stooges crossed with Helter Skelter or something. It's fantastic.
I'm really worried about you. I really am.
What? No, it's great. It's great. It's funny. You know, laughs.
I bet you if they brought out those films where they killed somebody on screen,
snuff films,
you'd be rushing to see it. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Look, you've got to draw the line somewhere.
You're going to get the idea that the only films I like are things like Snow White.
Oh, well, Colin.
Yeah, I'm sure. No,
is that true?
No, it might be true, yeah.
But you like The Quick and the Dead.
I did like The Quick and the Dead.
This has got some pretty good rumbles in it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know that scene where the guy gets shot in the head and you see the camera from behind and there's an enormous hole blown in his head and the camera kind of looks through down the street?
Yeah,
it was pretty good.
They got that idea from...
Natural Born Killers, where he gets shot in the hand and like that.
No, the one with Goldie Hawn in it, where they shot her in the stomach. And they filmed through that.
Oh, Death Becomes Her.
Death Becomes Her.
Yeah, but that was crap.
Oh, I enjoyed Death Becomes Her.
Good on you, Colin.
I did.
Yeah, but The Quick and the Dead.
The Quick and the Dead.
Also, American debut for Australia's own Russell Crowe.
And he's very good in it.
I think this will make him a big star.
A lot of people, a lot of the critics that were with me when I saw it said they didn't think it'd be that crash hot because he was in it, and everybody came out quite surprised.
What's wrong with Russ?
I don't know.
He's
fantastic.
fantastic.
I don't know. I've liked him in everything he's done.
I think he's great. And Leonardo DiCaprio, probably the best young actor around, is in it as well. What's so funny?
I don't know. They're all cracking up at us, you know.
Yeah. He's fantastic. I think he's a great actor.
Anyway, that opens next week, I think.
No, it opened on Thursday.
It's already open.
Thursday,
oh, I've had time
and
off
of course,
work, so.
Sharon Stone's in it.
Oh, Sharon Stone, yeah.
Getting into it again.
Yes.
Her and Russell. You know,
they were originally going to cut that scene out, you know.
Thank God they didn't.
They did cut it out in America.
Did they?
Yeah.
Sucked in. They have to come to Australia to. But when you go to see a Sharon Stone film, you expect, you know, it's like when you go to see an Arnold Schwarzenegger film, you don't want to see Junior. You know?
No.
And that's why it bombed. When you go to see a Sharon Stone film, you want to see some sex appeal and, you know.
I really worry about you.
Well, it's true. Think of the films Sharon Stone has made where she's not a sex goddess. Intersection. No one remembers it, probably because no one saw it, because she wasn't a sex goddess. The only films that are popular of hers are the ones where she's a sex goddess, like Basic Instinct, because basically she can't act. So
you just want the ice pick, that's all.
Well, through my head, yeah. But and she put this film together apparently, Sharon. So thumbs up to Sharon. I think it's a great film.
Well, I won't say it's a great film, but I'll say I enjoyed it, and it will go in my list of westerns.
Right. I think it's got a lot to recommend at this film.
I would say that it'll be in my list of westerns.
Right. It's not one of my favourite westerns by a long shot, but it's pretty good, and I think it's a good entry on kind of Sam Raimi's filmography.
But did you grow up playing cowboys and Indians?
No, I played other games when I was
I'm sure
a
you're
kid.
doctors.
Doctors and nurses. Decapitate the kid next door. Trying to throw shit rolls at kids across the road. No, I didn't really. But I think that's all we've got time for tonight, Colin. But I'll be back next week to talk about Tank Girl.
Oh, I've seen it.
Oh, is it good?
Yes.
Does it go off? Is it good?
Yeah, I put it in long lines of Barbarella.
Oh, excellent.
So you'll enjoy it. If you enjoyed Barbarella, you'll enjoy it.
I did very much. I'll go and see it. And I might go and see Casper. Put on my raincoat, my pervert outfit, and go and see Casper.
Be in there with all the kids.
Annoy their parents. I'll go, who's that guy sitting in the corner over there? You know. But I don't know. I'll see if I'm game enough to go and see Casper. I probably won't be actually.
Well, I hope you get some Coca-Cola and chipped over you.
I probably will actually. So that's all for this week, Colin. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you next week.
1920s, great movie theaters were being built all over America, and the San Francisco Bay Area had its share. Today, most of these great movie palaces have been torn down. Only Oakland's Paramount Theater remains, restored to its former glory. But nothing, in the opinion of those of us who remember it, could compare with San Francisco's own Fox Theater.
That's high class in those days for me. You didn't go in a gang to the Fox because everybody couldn't get the money at the same time to get in. I think it was about 25, 35 cents in those days, which was a lot of money. The Prius was 10 cents, so you can see I upgraded myself when I went to the Fox.
Flush curtains, elevators, that was the most, I guess, biggest thing I'd ever seen.
Of course, the Fox was so beautiful, the big red staircase straight up. When you came out of the loaded, you felt like a queen walking down.
One glad about that beginning of the wood. Everything was first class. And when you had to go to the bathroom, that was a journey itself. You used to have to go down these stairs, marble stairs, way down in the basement, and it was gigantic marbles and everything. And
there was an attendant in there, and he would brush your clothes off and shine your shoes, and you would towel, a warm towel after you wore.
Really?
Yeah.
The telephones were the handheld. You had to hold the earpiece to your ear and speak into the mouthpiece. And in the 50s and 60s, this was great, because you only saw that in the old movies. Plus, they cost a nickel. And by that time, it was all a dime to use. And so I'd like to go to the Fox Theater and call people.
But it was like another world. It's like you stepped into a magic place, very special place. And I don't remember the movies, but I do remember going there, and it was like a special place to go to. It wasn't the everyday movie theater.
The orchestra at the Fox Theater, Walt Rosner's orchestra, was as big as the San Francisco Symphony. I counted the pit, there were 60 musicians in the pit, including a harpist, you know, and all these things. And the stage show, you know, was a real production.
It was a marvelous theater because if you wanted to hold hands and cuddle, you could go in the balcony. 5,000 people in the seat, and you were lost up there. The screen was a postage stamp. And then that was fun. And when the music would come and you'd sing along, and the organ would come up.
Had an organ that was going full blast, and the slides were on the screen to the words. We had to have all the words written out.
And if you thought you could sing, and you had a girl there, you really sang, you know.
There were always peppy songs, things that you could sing to, and they made you feel good.
When the red, red robin comes bobbing along, you know, songs like that. And
Bell-bottom trousers, don't fence me in, Elmer Stoon, Marriage Goats and Dozy Dotes, spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, and peg of my heart.
all I can remember is take me out to the ball game.
I had a love affair with that theater and that organ especially. And that was just part of me, a real part of me. No organ in the country was come up to the sound of that big instrument.
The glory of the Fox was its gigantic Wurlitzer organ. Its huge pipes and hidden chambers could shake the balcony. For 19 years, the man who played it best was Everett Norris.
Then end up with Anchors Away. And then there'd be roaring by that time, and the organ would be going down, and I'd be waiting, and it'd disappear in the darkness.
The great thing about the Fox is that you completely lost touch with contemporary time when you walked in. You know, you were sure that Jean Harlow really was still alive.
I couldn't understand why these adults were tearing this place down.
Billed as the grandest movie palace ever, the Fox Theater opened for business in 1929. On opening night, the crowds that flocked to this new Versailles of the silver screen were greeted by top Hollywood stars of the day and addressed by our own favorite mayor, Sonny Jim Rolfe. Through the years, we enjoyed vaudeville, stage shows, sing-alongs, and movie premieres at the Fox. At times, we waited in a line that wrapped around the block. But by the 1960s, the theater's popularity had dimmed.
It was a great experience at first, but when it began to fade and they began to put cheap movies in there, and they cut the staff to nothing, and everybody was going broke, it got funny.
Television had taken its toll. Movie palaces like the Fox were fading away. We gathered together to say farewell to the fabulous Fox.
The first and last time that I went to the Fox Theater was the night that it was going to close. My mother wanted to go. She had to go there. She had to be there. And so then naturally I caught on with the same emotions. I had to be there. I wanted to be there. So we got all dressed up and we went to the theater. We, milled around. We were looking for tickets, couldn't find any tickets, sold out. So finally, I just went up to, earlier had gone up to the station and I said, gee, I said, my mom and I would really like to get in. We just can't, we can't get in. We don't have tickets. We don't have any money, but we have to get in. We have to go see this. And so the guy said, well, let me see what I can do. Well, the time kept going on and he didn't. Finally, I was so caught up in the emotion that I had to get into this place. There was not a doubt in my mind. And I just went up to him, and I was maybe 5-10 inches from his face. I was just looking at him with this kid's face, and with just my heart on my sleeve, and saying to him, excuse me, I have to get in. And so I started to cry. And I was just crying and crying, and I started to wail, I guess the way Italian kids can wail. And finally he said, okay, you can go. It's fine, you can go. So he led us in the theater. So we got into the theater, and I just looked at this foyer, and here was this beautiful carpet and these wrought iron balustrades and these chandeliers, and I couldn't believe. I said, how can this be the last time for this theater? How can you let this thing go?
Benefit night, and they had invited many of the stars. One of them was from the original film of the show, the opening film, and they had many entertainers.
The movie that night was projected by Dick Bartell.
The film portion was, believe it or not, was made for television. It was an hour-long thing for television. They tried to just put on a warm goodbye to the theater, just something to wish it with.
At the end, we ended up with San Francisco. And it was a really a tearful thing. It was, I could hardly get through the last part of it. It was really shaking. Those were the last notes out of that organ. Out with friends, and the conversation was, everybody was tearful. One friend and
Hi, and welcome to another episode of The Footy Show. Sorry, Michael, it's a sports show tonight, isn't it? Because Michael's back, unexpectedly. But before we begin, the video that you've just saw was the tearing down of the old Fox Theatre, in San Francisco, and like the Regent, San Francisco lost a great theatre, and so did Sydney, losing the Regent Theatre. But anyway, this is the sports show, and with me, back from sunny Queensland, Michael, that you weren't supposed to be back from. Michael, how are you?
I'm well. I'm good.
How was your trip, mate?
Well, I couldn't get there, so
Because a mate of mine couldn't make it, but we better... How are you, Dave?
Good, mate. How are you?
We better get on to the sports show.
No worries.
Yeah.
No problem.
First up, rugby
Well,
league.
yeah, I thought we should talk about the debacle that happened last weekend, which was the State of Origin, us losing 3 blot.
Yeah.
How did you see the game? Do you think that? How did you see it?
I think it was the best game out of the 3 so far.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
think it was very fast and very good game. It was a packed out crowd down in Suncorp Stadium up in Brisbane, 50,000, and New South Wales lost the game 3-0.
Yeah, I thought New South Wales had no support throughout the game. So many times you just see New South Wales run, and like there's no one there with them. Like with Queensland, they just had players all the time. Every time New South Wales, I mean, they had 2 tries disallowed again over the line. It's unbelievable. Queensland held them up all the time.
And if you remember,
good performance by Queensland.
Yeah, they actually say when they put the jumpers on, they go 10 foot tall.
Yeah, well, I think it happened with them.
Oh, come on, Mum. You support the home side all the
time.
Yeah,
no, I go for New South Wales. Before the series started, everyone was back in New South Wales, and they said Queensland wasn't going to win, and Queensland have won.
They did them in.
They did them in.
So the Aussie selections will come out of that. So there's a few contentious positions.
They actually picking the team on Sunday night, and Queensland want, I think, about 19 players in the team.
19 players in the team?
13,
Well, there's 13 players in the side.
What's going on?
Oh, well, a bit less than...
What you're trying to say is they want 9 players. In the squad.
I mean,
the squad's of 17.
They're thinking of putting Adrian Lamb ahead of Jeff Tuvey. Now, that's a joke.
No, I think Jeff Tuvey should get the
definitely.
Spot.
Yeah, because I know Adrian Lamb's played well in the State of Origin, but we've got to think of other games as well, like the games leading up to that, like in the Winfield Cup and stuff. And Jeff Tuvey has been part of Manly's team, and they have not lost a game. So yeah.
If they actually win this weekend, they'll equal their record of 12 games straight, and if they win next week,
I think they'll go through the whole year undefeated.
So I don't think that'll happen, but I think they're going to win the grand final.
I'm going to say it now. I think they're going to go the whole way undefeated and win the grand final. I think Manly are hot this year.
We should put a bet on.
Maybe off air.
Yeah, all right. Any other?
There's no betting in this game, don't forget.
There's no betting?
There's no betting on the show.
You don't want to teach you bad habits, all the kids watching and that, you know.
Yeah, all the kids. Thanks. All right, just following on with rugby league, as well, I haven't been doing it because I haven't been here really. But as what normally happens is that I say who South plays this week, and they're playing the Western Reds in Perth. And actually, their game hasn't kicked off yet, so because they're playing 8:30 Perth time, which is about 10:30 Sydney time, and it's only about 9 o'clock, or was it 10 o'clock? I can't read the time.
Yeah, around
10 o'clock. Yeah. So in another half an hour's time, they'll be kicking off. So hopefully, South can pull the finger out and win one.
Yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good. Yeah.
Because they're only on 4
well,
points.
They've got Lee Jackson. He's helped them a lot. But Craig Field, he's also quite good, but he can't do it on his own, and he's tried, but yeah. So hopefully he'll go to Parramatta next year.
Para.
Yeah.
Who's Para playing this week?
Parramatta. They don't play this week. They play next week against Brisbane.
All right.
Yeah. So Manly and Norths is the big game this weekend. I think Manly will win that.
Yeah, I do too.
North Sydney got a few players out.
And Manly haven't lost a game all season, and.
Who's playing now? It's St George and
St George and Newcastle
in Adelaide.
What a game!
Yeah.
Can't wait to watch that one.
I'd say Newcastle.
It's on now, I think.
Yeah.
Balmain also play tomorrow.
Tigers against the Crushers. That'll be a great game.
At 2:30.
It's not Balmain. It's Sydney Tigers.
Sydney Tigers.
Come on.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But also the Test is on next weekend. Australia versus New Zealand. That'll be an interesting game. New Zealand have got Super League players in the Test team, as opposed to Australia, who won't have Super League players. So that'll be interesting to see.
I think.
We'll see how Australia runs around against.
Really, it's just Eastern Suburbs against Australia, really, isn't it?
I think.
No, I don't think so. Maybe 10 years ago. Maybe 10 years ago, but not now.
I think it's going to be a real close series, and I really do, because
Yeah, so do I.
haven't got the Super League
No, they
players.
haven't.
And,
I reckon the Kiwis just smash them.
I don't think
you know.
Pete's real happy about the Super League players playing, but I really want them to play because we are the world champions. I hope we win. Oh, but also, they got the Centenary Cup coming up in October, and Australia don't want to put their Super League players in, but all the board has got together and said if they don't put them in, they're going to get sued. So I really want Australia to put
It's a big debacle. It's a big mess.
And, win the cup.
Yeah, that should be good. What about the Union? The Union happened this weekend. Unfortunately, Australia bowed out.
Yeah, Australia played England. It was a very good game, but England, like, they were
What was the score, Michael?
It was 23-25. Yeah.
25-22.
Or 25-22. Australia lost right after the bell. England, it was a kicking game. There wasn't a lot of running and that. And Australia were the world champions, but I think like everyone tried.
Well, they still are until the world champions play
on Saturday, 24th.
So
still are,
but New
That's
Zealand.
a goose comment to make.
New Zealand and I think England, New Zealand and England are playing, and I hope New Zealand win the game because they've got the Bledisloe Cup coming up after the World Cup. And if Australia win, even
we're the
though
world champs.
No, we're not the world champs. They are the world champs, but then we can say we beat the world champs.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
So we're the world champs.
Well, I mean, what will
we're 8th in the world.
I personally think the All Blacks will take it out this time, but I'm quite certain England probably give them a good good game.
What about
this time,
South Africa? You don't think that they're a chance?
Well, yeah, I don't know.
They are a chance.
I mean, the only thing with these World Cup is that because South Africa's in this time, they can't claim that they were the unofficial World Cup champions and all that because
for not playing.
Because last time, if anyone remembers, last time the first time they played Australia after the World Cup, they had said that they were the world champs because they weren't allowed to go into the World Cup. But if they don't win it, because I seriously think the All Blacks will probably take it out because I believe everything goes in sequence like the America's Cup.
And yeah,
Kiwis taking the.
They've also won the America's Cup.
Thanks, Michael.
Yeah.
So that's what I believe. But I think England will probably give them a really good match this time, and it's quite unfortunate that England isn't playing South Africa.
Yeah, that'd be good to see.
Because I think.
So who
England
is South Africa playing?
They're playing France, I believe. But we're not supposed to mention that.
That's right. It's a boycott.
But, what was that country? I don't know.
Yeah,
that silly country, that up there somewhere.
Anything more on the subject?
No, I just think All Blacks to win.
Yeah. Going on to soccer now, if time permits. And that, Australia play Ghana on Sunday.
Oh, that'd be a top match.
Well, we're going to report it. Australia play Ghana on the weekend on Sunday down at the Sydney Football Stadium.
Is that the full-on team, the Australian? Above, not the under 21s.
No, not the under 21s.
I don't get confused now. I just keep watching the news and it's
they've got
like
the full team, and Mark Bosnich, the goalkeeper's 50-50 about playing because he's hurt his ankle, and also Frank Farina. It's his last game for Australia, and the next game they play up is in Adelaide.
So is this to qualify? This is to qualify for the World Cup, or is this just a match? Or is
the World Cup's just finished, Dave.
Yeah.
You don't have
no, it hasn't. The soccer?
Yeah. World Cup was last year.
Was it?
Yeah, in America.
Yeah. It was on
thanks, Dave. Come on.
It was on SBS.
Oh, it was in America. It didn't count.
No, it does count.
True.
It does count. And,
what's this thing?
Oh, hang on. Just wait. Yeah, okay. Now we can continue.
Yeah. Ghana haven't got a lot of their players because they've had trouble coming over here.
Trouble with visas and stuff. Jesus, there's always trouble.
And I think Australia, it's going to be a hard game because Ghana did play really good last year in the Youth World Championships, and I think Australia are going to win.
Yeah, Australia have to win to prove themselves, I think, in the soccer arena. Yeah. They must. This is a must-win game.
Because we are sort of pretty good at soccer, but we're not like I reckon the war doesn't like treat us like we're.
No, because to be honest, well, I mean, really, I mean, there's different games within Europe, even, but whereas in Australia, which is in the southern hemisphere, plays a totally different game to the northern hemisphere soccer, and that's why there's a lot of differences between. Especially when you're playing tests, or I suppose it would be called a test, really.
Yeah.
That a lot of rules and stuff are altered because of different styles and stuff.
Definitely.
So, but I don't. I'm not even going to give Australia a chance, really. It's just a joke.
Well, Johnny Warren nearly did it, 1976. But yeah, it's funny because more juniors play soccer than any other sport.
Yeah.
And then they just discover league and union, and that's it. You know, it's really funny.
Well, I mean, all the Dumbos go and play league, you know.
But they get paid more money. The average soccer player gets paid
but they get money.
$30,000.
But I mean, they just come out with no brains afterwards.
I'm not going to endorse that. No comment on that.
Maybe that's why they signed a Super League. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, well, they reckon a lot of the union players is going to.
Yeah, especially after this loss, it's like they're gonna.
Yeah, I mean they're Dumbos too, you know. But what can you say? You know?
They actually reckon the average league player is quite intelligent.
Oh, the average one, you know. They don't mention the 99 other ones that are sitting in the gutter, you know.
They actually had a test of like league players and that. Martin Bella.
Yeah, he's
got top score. He's a physician,
I think. IQ of 4. That was for his name, I think. At least he spelled his name.
I saw Marty Bella play last week. He's a shocker. He's about 20 stone. Have you seen him?
No. Well, I wouldn't measure it because it's been out of the game for a long time.
Yeah, classic. No, he plays for the Crushers. Oh, the Cowboys. He's their big buy.
You know.
Anything else?
Carl, I thought you were going to talk about the women's netball, Michael.
Oh, well, no. I'm not. If you want to...
I don't want to talk about women's netball. No, I don't know. I thought you said that you were going to talk about
No, I didn't. Someone mentioned it.
Well, have you got nothing else to say, Michael? You got anything else to say?
That,
sure?
That wraps it up from me.
Yep.
And, anything else?
No, that's it for me. Okay. Well, that's it from all of us, really. And we'll probably catch you next week. What's this bloody thing?
Number A33, please. Number A33, come to the counter. Oh, shit, it's me. I saw this man lining up to be paid. A nervous twitch shrouded his normality. Erratic breathing followed, and I'm not sure, but I think people began to notice this poor, unfortunate fellow. C12. He looked at me, I looked back, and before I knew it, he was rolling around on the ground, laughing insanely, mentally, and I thought I'd join in. But it made me and everyone else in the line think, oh, is there something wrong with me? B45, are you there? There's something wrong with me. There's something wrong with me. I don't know, please, is there something wrong with me, please? A15, please come to the counter. Thank you. After a hearty 2 minutes, we stopped this hilarity in perfect unison, and when we did, the silence was, well, extremely silent. That is until a child's voice cut the air like a heated razor blade to a soft butter block. A20. Me and everyone else in the room was shocked. But as the screaming continued and actually increased in volume, me and everyone else in line were on the edge of sanity. We needed that child to shut his squealing, filthy little head. C53, please. I wish that child was a quiet. I wish that child was a quiet. Hey mate, you want to see the size like a mouth? I don't think I can stand it anymore. Hey mate, can you please shut up? Can you please shut up? Can you please shut up? Please! That's so funny. C-33, please.
Work that one out, Australia.
Yes, and hello and welcome to the Byron Brown bit. And you might notice that I'm not wearing my usual glasses, and there's a reason for that. I'm trying to look cool. No, actually I lost them. Oh well, doesn't matter. But anyway, we'll get on to television. And a wonderful thing happened to me this week. I discovered TV Week, and yes, it's a great little mag. But I must make a confession, I haven't been watching television, but I've had a look in the mag, and so I've discovered all the tidbits and all the good bits. Oh, actually, no, I lie. I went to a friend's place and I've been watching a bit of TV, and this is what I saw over the last few weeks. And neighbours, I saw someone wearing a trendy dressing gown. I mean, what's the point? I mean, whoever sees you in a dressing gown, I mean, do you ever see someone in the street wearing a dressing gown? Or except for me, I suppose. But yes, and I mean, television, it's been such an original week, really. Just watching the Bert Newton show one morning, and there's such funny guys, such wacky, zany people on that show. They had, like, the Gadget Man on, and he had, like, I don't know what it was, a mix master or a blender or something, and he went to press the button, and guess what? It went bang! God, I haven't seen that gag, like, on Hey Hey 1,000 times. Oh, God. And on the Ernie and Delise show, about the same time in the morning, Delise Drysdale was doing These Boots Are Made for Walking, and in the last shot they had these two guys with sneakers going like that. I was thinking, oh my goodness me, the depths people go to try to entertain people, I don't know. And on the Ray Martin debate, about the Republic debate, on the Ray Martin show, oh no, it's not the Ray Martin show, whatever the show he has now, Current Affair, took over from Yana, is that right? I think so. And they had the Republic debate, and the set was so creative, it had like an Australian flag at the back. I mean, that must have taken them a few hundred hours to work out. I reckon they should have had like a brown kangaroo and a brown emu like that, but anyway. And oh yes, they did a lot of sort of a street type interview, like interviewing the average Australian, and they said, now they went up to one guy and said, now who would you like to be the new president of the Republic? And this guy went, Ken Doan, because he makes everything so colourful. And I was thinking, colourful, yeah, but pastel. But that's okay, I suppose. Next bit. Oh, coming up next week, that I read in TV Week, they're going to have Sail the Century with like shows like Prisoner. Oh, imagine what some of the prizes are going to be on Prisoner. Like you could, for $10, you can win an ironing press or this lovely truncheon. Anyway, or these cell bars. Clive James, I saw a couple of weeks ago. That was funny. He had this little snippet of an American show for children, and it was to show them how to go to the toilet properly and how to entice them and make them stay on their potty. I remember my mother, she used to sit me in front of Sesame Street. That was the only way I could sit still. But that's because whenever I accidentally watch Sesame Street now, I have this urge to go to the toilet. Anyway, so, and the song went, this typical American mother was looking into the eyes of her daughter who was sitting on the toilet, and she was singing this song that went, are you a super pooper doer? And I was thinking, oh my goodness me, this poor little kid's going to have poo nightmares when it grows up. Oh, and The Price is Right, I caught one afternoon. And a uni student was on. He was very excited, and his name was Scott. Scott, come on down! And Scott came down and had all his friends there, and he thought he was rather naughty because he should have been at uni. And he won the car. And then later on, Larry goes, well, Scott, he didn't have a licence, so he's going to donate it back to the show. And no one laughed. Funny gag, Larry. Star Trek. Oh, well, of course, I always try to catch Star Trek, the original. And for their fashion, skivvies and things, and little badges, look good. Yes, and on one part, they were fighting the forces of evil as per usual, and yes, the baddies had tricked Scotty into being in one place by using a false SOS signal or something, and then it happened again, you see, and Scotty was tricked the one time, and then Scotty had an amazing thing to say. He said, "To be had once, shame on you. But to be had twice, shame on me." I think there's something in that for all of us. Oh yes, I saw a wonderful midday movie called 633 Squadron, or should that be 633 Squadron? Anyway, and it had some Aussies in it, and it was actually an English movie, a bit like the Dam Busters, something like that, but the bombs are smaller and they didn't bounce. And anyway, they were in the pub scene and they were going, ah, mate, yeah, yeah, and also sort of like trying to make them look like Australians, and everyone else was British, and going, oh, another pint of ale, please. And then and the Aussies are going, ah, she'll be right, mate, and all that sort of stuff. It was so embarrassing. And then like an Indian fellow turned to an English guy in the squad and said, and who are those chaps over there? Yeah, the other guy said, they're from down under. And one of the Australians went, down under what? And that was the funniest gag in the whole movie, so I fell asleep halfway through. They crashed into a hill later on, and the captain went, oh my goodness, how did that happen? And the guy who's his co-pilot said, well, they just ran out of luck. Well, I'd call it bad driving. Gee. Thomas the Tank Engine is 50 years old. I don't think that's the cartoon with Ringo Starr. Thomas the Tank Engine and the big fat station master. But I think Thomas is 50 years old. I don't think the TV show is 50 years old. I don't think, although Ringo is looking 50, or more than 50, isn't he? Anyway, in general, this isn't TV, but this is just stuff that's happened to me. How am I going for time? I thought, yes, a tip I'd bring up, since Monique did that lovely piece about relationships before. How to get a girlfriend. I know I've pondered this. And, well, of course, you can wear clothes like me. I mean, well, nothing's worked yet, but I've stopped wearing dressing gowns. I thought, well, there's only one thing that might do it for me. And, well, here it is. Close up. See, whoops, it's all, so excited. It's longer. Why is it so special, you ask? Because it's longer than the rest. That long shaft, look, 8 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Look, I'll show you. Oh, yes, could I, line 2. Can I speak to Mr. Packer? Yeah, that's right, yep. Oh, hello, is that, James, how are you? Yeah, no, do you remember me? No, well, no, I'm Bon Brown, and, yeah, we went to school together. Yeah. Oh, that's right, yeah. Yeah, I was the one that you kept making eat cow pats all the time, yeah. Gee, we had so much fun, didn't we? Those were the days. Yeah, I love you too. Bye. Oh, that was wrong line. Sorry, James. No, I don't think I'm going to speak to Kerry today. But anyway, so there are lots of people on Oxford Street have these too, I've noticed, and I wonder what they get up to when they get home with them. Okay. I'm not going to do that one again. Where was I? Oh yeah, and I was the other night I accidentally started to clean my teeth with the shaving cream, and because I noticed that. Do you know how I could tell? Because like I started shaving my teeth and then brushing my face. Okay, what's the next one? Soon I'm going to get portraits of because I'm such a TV star. I'm going to have portraits of Katrina Roundtree up here soon. Do you like the decor? It looks lovely. Where's Erin when you need him? Gee. Anyway, no. And Sophie Lee, because she's another big TV star, or was. You're on there. Oh, I'm not boring you, am I? And yes, and now, I've been watching sort of like Order in the House and things like that of late, and so exciting. And someone, Paul Keating's name was mentioned somewhere along the line, and I remember that his wife was called Anita, and I was just wondering, like, you know, what the country she's originally from, like, is it Germany or something? Anyway, it's all double Dutch to me. Anyway, to watch Don Lane special number 2, that should be funny. See Bert Newton at his rightest best. Forced Hand from Navarone. All that sort of stuff, that should be good. A few laughs in there. Lots of tomato sauce. Star Trek, of course, I always try to catch that. And Prisoner, well, of course. Broom handles for the bars. Just Kidding. And in the TV week, this is a great quote, they say that Just Kidding is Outrageous stunts played on unsuspecting victims. Well, yes, I would call them victims. I mean, after they've done something on them, they've lost half a leg or something. I mean, it's terrible. Oh, it's all in the name of good fun. Bananas in pyjamas, well, that's great. Vidiot, that's always good. Lots of if you're really into TV trivia and what's happening on the pop scene, and if you've got heaps of street cred, like me, you'd watch that and get all the answers correct. And the couple of people from Monty Python, they've got a film coming out on TV this coming week called Rent-A-Dick. Dick, I hope that's something to do with detective, and not the other mobile phone thing. Something I won't be watching. Oh, something else on will be the Pink Panther. That's quite funny. And something I won't be watching, Echo, 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 Echo Point, and Ooh La La. Because that's French. Well, actually, it's Canadian, but... And we'll look, if I'm not going to eat Freddo Frogs anymore, I can't watch that either. So, Tank Girl, I'm going to try to watch that too. I wish they'd filmed that in Australia, but anyway. And I don't know if you've heard of a Canberra band called Brick Harness. They're playing at the Annandale Hotel on the 23rd. So, that's enough from me tonight, I think. And maybe next time I'll have my lovely portrait of Katrina, and maybe even a portrait of me up next to her, like TV royalty. Dear. Anyway, so goodbye from me, and see you soon. Bye-bye.
It's a wild place.
Legal Walls is a community arts project that's been sponsored by Liverpool City Council, and it works on two levels. One is to develop skills in absolute beginners and also experienced riders, and it's also about giving really experienced riders a chance to be employed to share their skill. But very importantly, it's also going to be used as a lobbying tool to secure legal walls in southwest Sydney. A legal wall is a wall or a space, whether it's private or commercial, that the owner has formally agreed that it can be painted.
If it's illegal, then not many people appreciate it, but if it's legal, then a lot of people like it.
That's not really the idea of it. I mean, it wasn't designed for being legal.
Like a way of expressing yourself, you know, letting everybody know what you can do, you know, what you like, your backgrounds, everything. It's like a multicultural thing.
At school I do art, and like you always got limitations, but like with graffiti you can just like do whatever you want, and like it's what you think it is. I don't really care what other people think of it.
I mean, if there was legal walls everywhere, it'd change it a lot, because people would just go down there and do a piece and go home, and it wouldn't mean anything anymore.
There will always be illegal graffiti, and we're not saying we don't want that to happen, and the subversiveness is an innate part of graffiti art, and that's great too. But what this is about is having the option to do legal stuff as well as illegals.
The styles kind of like feed off each other, but there's still heaps of self-expression, because you're putting up whatever you want. So, I mean, that's kind of identified as being you, so that's yourself, and there's no one else involved with that one tag.
It's just a big joke to them, girls doing graffiti sort of thing. So
people think, oh, you just pick up a can and
up against the wall, no problems, but there's a lot of techniques in it, yeah.
I just wanted to develop my skills wherever I could, and it was free.
It's an art form, plus it's rebellious too.
It's art, but it's just a different way of using paint.
The skill, just if you've just watched the 10 weeks that we've been picking up the skill, it's a really, even just technically, let alone conceptually, a huge art form, yeah.
Crazy!
Thank you. I'm with Michael again, and to close up. So, did you enjoy the show?
Oh yes, fabulous.
Oh,
Really
good,
did.
good. Oh, good.
Adrenaline.
Adrenaline rush at the moment.
Oh yes.
Wow. The CTV1 drug.
Yes. I'm addicted.
Oh wow. Yes.
Give
And
me
it didn't
more.
kill River Phoenix.
More.
More. Yes. I get more every week. Well, next week we'll be getting more of Erin. With Film Forum, and he'll be talking about Tank Girl. And Casper the Friendly Ghost. Well, I don't know if that was a joke, or hey, maybe he is. I don't know. I'll go along with him if he is.
And then we've got the sports show, which is now transformed into the football show, accompanied by Talk About Netball.
yeah.
Which should be good to see.
Always a laugh a minute. And Town Talk with Scott and Dave. That's going down in the town.
Yes, and then followed by Under the Microscope again, and this next week we're going to talk about, we're going to be talking about something good, a surprise. We don't want to tell you because it's far too controversial.
Ooh,
yes.
Very racy. So you're going to do this every week? No, you don't want to, tire yourself out.
Well, if I looked at the 2 week period, I'd definitely say every week.
Ah, right. You don't want to tuck yourself out too early in the piece, You've got to pace yourself.
Pacing is needed with the joke.
Like a horse in a horse race. Well, that's what Michael told me. The other Michael told me. Horsing tip.
Okay, I'll have to remember that if I'm ever a horse in a horsing race. Pace myself.
Michael might be the jockey.
That's next week's segment.
Or Erin. Band interview with Don. That naughty Don. I wonder where he is. He should have been here this evening, but oh well.
Very naughty.
Naughty.
And then you're going to interview me on theatre sports.
Oh yes,
that should be entertaining.
Yes, exciting.
Yes.
I'll take 5 was before that too.
Oh yeah, take 5.
Okay.
Yes, I thought that was combined.
No, that's okay.
Employment I find a bit odd. It's an employment interview about theatre sports. I'll be showing how to make money, how to milk it.
Yeah,
out of the theatre sports scene.
We can get into any job you've done. Lacrosse or wherever you've worked. Check out Dude at Coles.
Check
I don't
out
know.
Dude, yeah.
Anything whatever you've done.
That'll be fun to do.
Yeah.
We've got an announcement here. If you can get a close-up of the Hungry Teapot. There it is. There we go. I think that's all that needs to be said.
When are they playing?
Yes, might do a bit more. The Hungry Teapot is a photographic exhibition, and it's on June 20th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. till July the 2nd, 11 till 5 p.m. at the Mary Place Gallery. And Cardigan Road will be performing there, a much-loved band that's been here before, and we'll be playing in 2 weeks' time at the big birthday special.
Birthday bash.
Birthday bash.
A couple of weeks.
Yes, which
and
will
won't it be a bash?
A big bash, hopefully.
Yes. And let's hope we're intact after that bash.
Yes.
And, I think that covers everything.
That certainly does cover everything.
Thanks for joining me and us this evening, Michael.
Yes.
And that's it for the Wisdom Chambers Youth Review for today. Thank you.
What do you see? People being happy. Smell the air. Make love to a tree. Why don't you and me sing about CTV? CTV, CTV, everybody. TV, CTV, CTV, CTV. impressed. With a dedicated crew who know their work, you can be sure this service is the best. It's the best! It's the best! It's just the best, man! Meaningless lyrics. A touch of corn. I don't know. He don't know. C is for cool. T is for trendy. B is for cool and trendy. C is for cool. T is for trendy. Be very cool and trendy. Make it cool and trendy, man. Wow! The famous and the not so famous have all been guests on our show. Up-to-date information, so you can be sure you'll be in the know. Once again, the time has come to mention the name of our station. CTV. It makes me very happy, man, so happy. It makes me so happy. Happy, joyous, happy, joyous, happy, joyous, happy, joyous. Happy, joy, joy, happy, joy, joy, happy, joy, joy, happy, joy. Happy, joy, joy, happy, joy, joy, happy, joy, joy, happy, joy, joy, happy, joy, joy.